Hi guys, Alretin here. Before we're gonna start painting our building, I thought it would be a good idea to just quickly show you guys how to do all kinds of different brick types. So we have the gray color. I'm gonna show you how you do this, of course. We have the gray for those who want to make gray buildings. We have our regular brick, just red brick, and we have the sandstone. Now I'm not happy with the sandstone, I'm gonna do something else with it, but these are all different kinds of brick types you could do for your modern terrain buildings. So yeah, let's get started on making these. So take 3 pieces of off-cut foam board. It's a good thing to practice this before you start doing your building, so if you mess up on these parts, it's not as bad as if you mess up with your entire building. So you just take a piece of offcut and I'll simply draw a quick brick pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because this is are just test pieces. You're gonna chuck them away afterwards, but you get a good feel of how it works. So I simply take my pencil, the same way we did our bricks on the building, except this is a lot quicker than with the building. See, what I simply do is first I quickly carve in with my knife, then take my pencil. Didn't even measure this, I just drew it by hand. Very simple. Made the indent with the knife, simply take your pencil or a ballpoint pen, doesn't matter, whatever you have at hand, and draw in your brick pattern. Simple, right? Now we're gonna base coat this in the same way, because in this foam board, I forgot to mention, I peeled off the paper, so you get that brick texture. Well, that texture. Simply take a piece of paper and place your pieces on. And then actually what we're going to do, instead of black bombing this or black undercoating it, we are going to black undercoat it, but we simply take our black paints, like so. Take our black paint, squirt some on it. That's my son, he's playing downstairs. And with a very wet brush, we're gonna make a very dark wash. And we're simply gonna cover the entire 3 pieces. Make sure they are nice and wet, but make a wash, guys, a thick black wash. Don't use pure black, just water it down a lot so that you get that it fits nice into the crevices. Okay, so just rub it on your brush. If you see the white of the foam coming through, then it's too light. So simply wash the entire thing. With the building, we're going to do the exact same thing. So simply, see, put it on. My son is calling me, I'll be right back. And let it dry till it's complete. The wash is completely dried, and then we'll continue. Quickly showing you something. Wait, let me put on the light first. That's better. So let's see. It's still a little wet, but you get the idea, right? See, it's still shining, but the black is nicely into the crevices. The white of the foam, you can still see it, but not completely. The foam has soaked up the black wash, and that's what we're aiming for. So that's what we're also going to be doing on our building. But as you can see, it's still a little wet. But if I would have done this with pure black, it would be too dark. So when this is dried, it will have more of a dark gray color. Okay, so I'll be back when this has completely been dried. So the pieces are dried, and taking a piece, and we're gonna do the red brick, the red bricks. brush. Take our plate, some simple, just a little bit of red paint, like so. I still have some brown here from a test, so rubbing my brush in the brown and mixing it together with the red. So I get this deep reddish brown color. Now this is way too much on the brush, so we're gonna simply clean it off a little bit and start making circles on our paper, because the drier the brush, the better. Now we're gonna simply dry brush this on our piece. Make sure you dry brush and leave the crevices alone. You're gonna have to do several layers until you're happy with the result. And I'll be back when I've done this. Okay, so it took me 4 layers to get this type of effect, as you can see. It's quite dry, so don't worry about it. Next we take some orange, simple orange color. You can simply also make this by mixing yellow and red until you get the fiery consistency that you guys prefer. For me, I'm taking just, and then the same deal, even with the other brick paint still on the brush. Make our circles. Go from left to right. Very light touching, see? Like so. We get that nice looking brick color. See? Nice texture, nice color to the brick. Now I'll be back when I've done this. Okay, next we take a piece of pan skewer for this part. I think this is dryish. Take a piece of pan skewer, a dab of red paint. Please go like this. Same deal. Circular motions. Wipe till there's almost no more paint left. And start by dabbing this on. Don't know if you guys can pick it up because it's getting dark here, so I don't know. But yeah, it's looking nice. Looking nice. Looking really like that. Like those bricks. Red bricks. See? For the next part, we take some of our brown. You can even make that darker if you want to, it doesn't matter, but it's even better to do. But I'm simply gonna pick out 2 bricks, like so. Get that variation, you see? And we're gonna do the same with an orange color. Just pick out a random brick, like so. Wow, look at that. Get some more variety into our piece. Now for this brick, one thing only remains. Also take a pan skewer and take a little bit of a grayish off-white color. Off-white. Also take the pan skewer, a good amount of paint. Same deal, start by mixing it into the skewer, like so. You can always test it on your hands, the consistency it has. I do that when painting miniatures a lot. Wipe it nearly dry. Still too much. Light, very lightly. This is even too much, but you can still very light dabs. Only a few speckles of whites are allowed to show. See? We're getting a nice brick wall texture. Voila. See? Nice brick wall. Okay, that's one part. Just set that aside, let it dry. Practice on as many pieces as you like till you get the consistency right. Now, in the beginning, I told you I was going to do a tree. So we got the gray stone, the gray brick, and I was going to do the sandstone, but I'm sorry for that. I'll maybe do it in the next video or something. I'm not going to do the sandstone. I'm going to do the gray brick. So what we do is simply take our dark gray, squirt it on the plate, take our brush, get a good coverage on our piece, like so, and let that dry. To speed up the dry time, what you can always do is take a piece of paper towel and lightly rub it over it. Don't smear it, just put it on and let it soak up the paint. See? It's almost dry. Now what we're going to do is take our, in my case, my light gray texture paint, cement color. Put it on my plate. Take my brush again. Put it on my brush. Same deal as with the red brick. Smear it out, wipe it off, whatever. Try to make it ready for dry brushing. Now it's going to be a little tricky because some parts are still wet, but I'm quickly doing this to show you guys. Do as many layers as you need and I'll be back. Okay, so it took me 3 layers to get this effect. 3 layers of dry brushing. Now, I don't know if you can see it properly. Quickly add a 4, doesn't matter. There we go. Now, one thing only remains. Just for this video purpose, I'm going to quickly grab some paper towel. Make it dry a little faster. See, it's almost dry. And we take our pan skewer again and take our same as we did with the brick, the red brick that is. Squirt some on. Take our task here, rub it through. Wiping. Check on your hands or a clean piece of paper. Quickly turn this around. So you got some orange in there, but that doesn't matter. And same deal. Paper towel, because I put way too much on there, for way too thick on some parts. Because it's black, and simply wipe it off. See? It's very light, but I don't mind. There we go. Take a look at that. And it will dry, of course, a little darker when this one is finished, so it will become like this. But yeah, that's basically how I do my gray bricks and my red bricks. See? Very simple. Now in the next video we are gonna do our building. I just wanted to show you a little variation of what you can do. Okay, so for those of you who want to gray, because I'm not sure in which color I'm gonna do it. Now some of you have an idea if they want to get started already with this tutorial, they can. Okay, but probably by Thursday I will upload painting the building. Okay, thanks for watching guys, this was already, and take care.